We are playing some Neeko support here versus a Pyke. I think Neeko being able to control her W has made this matchup a lot better. But we're going to be going Shurelya's this game because I want to test out some more items. I think Shurelya, it only lost 5 AP and got 200 gold cheaper, so I think it's a much better item. I want Zhonya's versus Pyke, so getting a cheap Shurelya's into Zhonya's Pyke sounds quite nice. I still do think Helia, even after the nerfs coming, is going to be probably one of the best items you can build. Super strong. But I don't want to go Echoes of Helia here because I think Echoes of Helia is only good if you can get Rylai's second. And I think going Rylai's second versus a Pyke is a little grief. I think Zhonya's is too good where I bait Pyke to ulti me and then...
I have a thing for birds and bird people.
Yeah. I took Q because, I don't know, get a lot of free damage down. See, like, that's a lot of damage being put down. We don't know where Echo is, so I wish my ADC would have warded. There we go. There's the ward that honestly probably won't even help if Echo showed up, but it's a ward none the least. Hello, Lauren. If you like my content, make sure you follow, subscribe to the YouTube, and check out my stream if you want to see this live. The nice thing about live is you can ask me questions and I respond to every question, so you can get live feedback on your builds or ideas or questions. Nice. Alright, we got the winner's Q, Quinn. He's about to get a double kill. Huge winner's Q. Last game I had a loser's Q Quinn who literally went like 1-7 top. And then I got another Quinn here and he's on a big lose streak and I was a little nervous. Alright, well that worked out. Guardian popped and it says 0, but it definitely didn't do 0. Crit Jin or Lethality Jin? It's too early to know. Is Jin Jin. They're not like a poke lane, so usually I would sell the potion for a refillable, but since it's not a poke lane, I don't actually need refillable. It's probably not a big deal. My Jhin messed that up real hard. Just let the Zac engage. Like if he had W still to hit off of the Zac CC, would have been free. Beanie is back. I'll be mixing it up and around. A little bit of poke is all I like. You gotta just be poking, stacking your spell thieves, getting some gold on yourself. Honestly, I didn't expect him to be in that bush there. Well played. I don't know why I didn't expect him to be in that bush, but I just didn't. Losers bringing their jungle to a bot fight. Come on, man. Show some respect. Let's get a Dark Seal. Even though I said that part of the thing about the Shurelyas was that it's a cheap item spike, that I can get my Zonyas quicker. HP is also very nice compared to just not building HP versus a Pyke.
We must be angry now. That worked! I fooled them all.
Got you with the clone, booed. Like I said, I think the new Neeko, because of the fact that you can control her clone, I used to hate facing Pikes so much that I used to permaban it. Then I was playing ADC Neeko and I kept countering these Pikes with my clone so easily. And I was just like, okay, maybe I need to stop permabanning Pyke then, because like being able to control your clone makes it so hard for Pyke to play the game. It really does. Works for Blitz too? Yes, it does, but I think Blitz is a little bit harder because you can't block. There's a 0.5 seconds before you can block stuff, so Blitz can still just walk up and hook you max range. It doesn't actually make that big of a difference. Compared to Pyke, because of the way he naturally has to charge up his hook, it actually makes it impossible for him to ever do it. Because he charges it up and then he can use the emote to extend it, so even if my clone's about to run out, then I can do the emote to extend it. But like Blitz, if he just does a hook, you can't actually block it because it's instant, right? Unless he has, like, you use it in advance and then you can. So I don't think it works as well versus Blitz like it does in the Pyke matchup, but it's still definitely better than the old one. Not saying it's not. But I'm just saying it doesn't counter in the same way. Like, there's still counterplay for Blitz. I feel like for Pyke matchup now, it's like a hard counter. Like, there's no counterplay for the Pyke to outplay his hook now. I made the clone emote. When you summon your clone, just use your emote reel. I would recommend using Control 1 because the Control 1 lasts 8 seconds and the other ones last like 5. So Control 1 is the best one. You can even bind the emote to like a mouse button or something if you want to make it easier. I needed level 6 to make that work. They're fighting mid, but Pyke is still mid. Okay, he's not Pog. Usually I would take Demolish with this rune page, by the way, to take tower plates like this, but the reason I didn't... Oh, wow. I missed. Whoopsies. The reason I didn't is because I was thinking about taking Helia, but then I realized I probably don't want to.
Neeko back in her Neeko skin. Sharing memories, colors, feelings, magic. Connect.
A little bit toxic, but I hate it when people just freaking type for zero reason. Like, what's the purpose of him typing? What's the purpose of me typing right now? Nothing, except I'm emotional right now, but it's like, dude, like, shut up, man. Holy. No one cares. If you saw him, ping it. If you don't ping it and we don't see it, then okay.
Words are
You should just get in the habit of always pinging.
colors and emotion. Nice to see something different from you.
Was our ADC ever planning on moving or what? Our ADC got there a little bit late, no? We should have stopped chasing though, my bad.
Neeko was out, but now
Alright, we got our Shurelyas.
no more room for problems. Only room for more cheese brands.
A cool trick about Shurelya is because a lot of people get mad at me and they say things like, but you have no shields, like the passive is useless. Like, first of all, yeah, I guess it is a little useless, but who cares? You're not buying it for the passive anyways, you're buying it for the active. But second of all, it actually procs off of Neeko's clone, so you can give yourself the extra. When you pop Shurelya's, you get extra move speed if you use it on your clone. So like if you're all by yourself or something. If you're all by yourself or something, you can like W and then Shurelya's to empower it from your clone.
It's not easy here. Where's the heart?
Let's get some more. Good trick? Yeah. So like if you're ever coming for like a flank ulti from behind, if you W then Shurelya's, you get 20% more move speed off of your Shurelya's. That's partly why I put Shurelya's on 2, because it's like W2, or it's like right beside each other, so I can push W into 2 with like one finger really easily. I mean, there I did it. I didn't have to because I empowered the Samira with my Shurelya, so I got it from off of off the Samira. But either way,
Your turret has been destroyed.
the clone. No, it's not the clone casted. So how Shurelya's works is when you empower someone with spells, you get 20% move speed off Motivate here, right? You get 30% plus another 20% if you empower allies with spells. The Shurelya's active counts for the Motivate, right? So if you just pop Shurelya's with your team, it's a 50% speed boost on everyone. So what happens is if you use your clone first and then Shurelya's and empower your clone with Shurelya's, you can get the full 50% move speed even if you're by yourself.
Neeko must stay unseen until
An enemy has been slain.
wish I could stay like this forever. Is Neeko far? Is Neeko near? No one knows.
Don't know about that Samira flash. Do we were peeing that we were fighting, and then my Zac just went and like AFK went across his thing. Like, I don't get that, but whatever. Yeah, I definitely think with how cheap Shurelya's is now, I think it's honestly like a pretty decent item for Neeko right now as a support item. Like, I feel like Everfrost is still pretty decently cheap too, but it's like Everfrost is 500 gold more than Shurelya's. Is it actually 500 gold more better? The actives are on both are pretty top tier, honestly. And then the stats I feel like are pretty equivalent in terms of like one's giving you worse stats, but you're paying way less. I feel like my top lane Quinn's right now just asking to die. Like, what are you doing, bro? I swear these Quinn players, man. Like, is this champion elo inflated or how are you guys in this elo? Like, it's so obvious that like you're overextended with no vision around you. Like, Pyke is alive.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, Teo, we must be angry now. Same luck next try. If Neeko knows you're short, Neeko knows you. Neeko is her own
Duo profile, even though it's more expensive, I like it, but I feel like with how cheap a lot of these items are on support now, it's so hard to justify Rocket Belt when other supports are getting their spikes like that early. I think you still fight this. Never mind, Zac was too late. My bad. I feel like it's hard to justify because like you're just like going to be so behind on the enemy support in terms of tempo now when they're getting their items for, because it's not only that the mythic items for support got cheaper, it's also that like they're freaking, oh no. Classic. Fighting for no reason when I'm already dead. And then they're probably thinking it's my fault, but it's like, man, I didn't make you guys 45 there. Like, the fight was fine to look for originally, but... Once the Zac missed the engage timer, it was not okay. Yeah, but the problem with that line of thinking is, yes, it's only okay when you're ahead, but the thing is if at any point you stop being ahead, you're so behind. It's hard. It's really hard to justify Proto Belt. I think now after the item, the number changes. This guy's my HP bar so that they don't realize I'm solo. Like, Protobelt's still a great item on Neeko. I'm just saying it's like, if you fall behind at all, you're just gonna be so miserable. Like, you already do feel so miserable. I've not been building Rocket Belt. To be honest, in lower elos, it's still really good, though. Because you have more income down there. But it's just like, it's already felt like for a while for me that whenever I go Protobelt, it just feels like, even if I'm doing really well, it just feels like you need Zhonya's with a 2, which is another 3k. It's like, it's so damn expensive to get Rocket Belt, man. And now that they made not only Mythics cheaper, but they made all the Legendaries for supports cheaper too, it's like these supports will be able to get like practically 2 full items. Auto the ward! The freaking blast cone, not him. You're wondering why I didn't Zhonya's here? I would have died out of the Zhonya's anyways. And then just put it on CD. Team needs anti-heal, but I also just want magic resist myself, so maybe we'll just be greedy for myself. Actually, no, let's not be greedy. No point. I'm literally like... I think because like the whole point of Abyssal Mask is to damage amp for yourself and your team, but it's like our team's got 3 ADs. So what's the point of Abyssal Mask? To damage amp the Zac? Who's going tank? I don't think so. I mean, damage amp myself, but I don't think that's enough of a reason I can damage amp myself by gaining anti-heal. Oh, I had Zhonya's and I didn't use it. Whatever, at least we got the Garen. Alright, we got the winner's Q Quinn. Alright, well, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you've subscribed to that Twitch. Really helps me out a lot. Appreciate it. If you have any questions about Neeko, I answer pretty much all my comments that I see. I get a lot of comments, but... And tell me what color your underwear is in the comments below. That's how I'll know you made it this far. Bye-bye. Black? No, not Twitch chat. I don't care about your underwear color. I'm talking about the underwear color of the people watching the YouTube.